See?
The evil. Oh, it's evil!
It's 10:30 at night, sir.
Oh shit, I didn't think about that.
You fucking idiot. I did, and I'm not even in your time zone.
I'm just like lightly mixering it.
Okay, I guess that worked.
Should I just like shake it?
Yeah, violently.
Are you recording, Scopes?
Yeah, no, I am.
Shake. Shake what
That's
your mama gave you.
evil. That is evil.
The aftermath. Alright, time to have a sip of the elixir of the gods.
Elixir of the gods.
Actually, I think I made that perfectly.
You can't go wrong with Miho.
Yeah, but I usually actually like end up accidentally oversaturating. Okay, we should probably do that intro to the podcast, shouldn't we? Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Broken Legs podcast. My name is Lyric Blanket, and I'm here with my lovely, lovely co-host WG Scopes. As he's now threading himself through a ring light, and we actually have a guest here today. One of my lovely, lovely friends, Calamity, or Logan. One of my childhood friends. He's a great guy. Logan, yeah, you want to introduce yourself?
There's nothing interesting about me. I'm gonna be honest.
You know, I think I'd beg to differ, considering
Please tell me, because I've never been able to introduce
some
myself.
of our well, maybe not introducing yourself, right? But like,
I don't know how to introduce myself.
but I think you're a pretty interesting guy, especially when we're together. Which I think we can segue into our first topic. We have me and Logan have quite a few stories of shenanigans.
We spent like the last 10 years together, just
Yeah.
without being in the same
Little
space.
tomfoolery.
Yeah, a little tomfoolery, little mustache curling evil activity.
You know, one of the sides of this side of my mustache that I keep meaning to save is turning blonde. I'm gonna blame you because I
turned my hair black, and
I'm not
No.
related to anyone who's blonde enough for just some of my hair to turn blonde.
yeah,
Yeah,
High
no,
quality
I
stuff.
literally just 3 hairs like right here. Don't know why. It's that or I'm getting old and graying already, so I hope not.
I would zoom in on my face, but I don't want to.
I have a $3 camera from Amazon.
I'd fuck up my camera angle. No, well, what I'm using right now is I'm using my phone camera, like I said before, but
I don't even know how to
evil.
use my phone.
Elgato actually has like a something you can set up.
There's an app.
Yep, there's an app.
Yes.
It's really good too.
Thank you for telling me about this beforehand. It was very helpful.
Well, I mean, it's the latency is like practically nothing if your Wi-Fi is good, but
My room is blurred out.
well, that's your choice, isn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah, it needs to be blurred out. That is a very big mess right now. I had to move stuff around. It happens. There's boxes from Christmas and whatnot.
Yeah, fair enough.
Censored gift.
And Jerry. His name's Jerry. I have a friend.
Lore?
Jerry Lore.
His name's Jerry.
I thought you were saying cherry at first.
No. Well, I mean, I guess he can look like a cherry if you're blind and special, but
So
yeah, no. That's Jerry. I was at work the other day, and there was just this rack of onions, and all the way in the back, there's an onion that's upside down. I went to grab it, and it was growing, so I took it home.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you gonna plant it? Or?
Yeah, he's got. I wasn't kidding. Literally, something over there is for him. It's just not together. I don't have soil for him. I just have a bucket.
For sure.
Pretty much, which is
that's really cool.
Oh yeah, he's been sitting on my desk for the last week, and he's still growing.
What the fuck? Oh,
I don't know how.
It's really bad right now.
It just jumped. It stopped for like 3 seconds.
I think it's
You're
fixed.
fine now.
Is it fixed? Yeah.
Yeah. You sped up really quickly in the
that was unexpected.
What in the flash?
Anyways, Logan, would you like to tell our guests
Some
about
cool onion.
about a certain car windshield
Do I
and
have
how a certain weather event, I guess,
I don't think
a
that.
certain weather event caused
I'm pretty sure you
mysterious
can't
raining
call
of
it.
cars.
You mean raining on cars, not raining of cars? I'm not that cool. I can't.
I didn't say that. I don't think anyway.
I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't listening very well.
But would you like to tell them about that? I think they'd find it pretty
I
interesting.
guess. I was. How old were we? 15.
6th grade. I don't know how old we'd be.
I don't fucking know.
11.
13.
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
guess it would be 11.
I could not tell you.
Like 11, 12,
It
maybe
was
13.
that year. I could tell you it was that grade because
Definitely.
it was the first time I had visited you, or one of the first times I had visited you after you moved from Ohio.
Mhm.
So it had to have been 6th grade at the very least. You got like these weird, like there's 2 apartments, like buildings, and there's like a little courtyard in the middle. And I'm not sure why, but next to this like walkway into both buildings, there's just weird piles of rocks in the grass. I don't know what the hell the point of them is. There's just like these square things. They're just perfectly square. They got like a little circle in the middle, and there's just a bunch of rocks in them. I don't know what the purpose is. I thought it would be a great idea, since there was no snow, to have a snowball fight with rocks. So we were throwing rocks at each other. Still not a good idea. Don't know how we didn't get shut down before that. Just like handfuls of rocks in shirts, just chucking them at each other. Not like tiny little pebbles. They were
like full on like something you'd stone
chunky
someone with,
rocks.
probably.
Yeah,
Oh my
seriously.
God.
We were stoning each other in the middle of this
In
courtyard.
the most literal sense, we were stoning each other.
Yeah, like I'd say it was like anywhere between 5 and 6 p.m. Just the entire time, just throwing rocks
It was
at
like
each other.
right before dusk.
Yeah. Throwing shit at each other. Like 2 hours straight. Nobody comes and stops us. I think one of your siblings tried to get involved and then immediately stopped because they were like
They got scared.
5 and 11. So
Yeah.
no. And I don't remember what the exact reasoning was, but you went like down the steps and into the garage that was underneath.
I know why. It was because I wanted to go get a piece of gum.
I always thought you wanted a flashlight. I don't know where that came from.
I know why you thought that.
assumed. No, I don't know why I thought that, because I assumed you wanted a flashlight. So when I saw lights coming out of this garage, I was like, that's gotta be him. So I just started fucking chucking every rock I could find down.
No, he wasn't chucking it. He had like a dump truck load inside of his shirt.
I had piles set up on like this railing to where you wouldn't fall over the edge and die. So I could just like I could pile them into my shirt, drop them, repile them in, and then drop them again. It was like reloading real quick. I was reloading as fast as humanly possible. And then
I don't think I ever heard that side of it.
But then there was like this weird noise, and I couldn't figure out what it was. Like I thought I was just dropping weird rocks, and I was like, "Oh, these must be like fake rocks. He'll be fine." And then like I look down, and there's a car there that I'm just bulleting with rocks from the top. I'm just obliterating this random dude's car with rocks from the top of his garage because he lives here. And there's just this weird little white boy he's never seen before, absolutely pelting his car with rocks. So, logically you would be like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have done that."
Get wrecked.
But 11-year-old me said, that's not my fault, and turned around and ran. Which would have been fine if it was just like me and him, but somehow, some way, my mom ended up like hearing and seeing and like
I think she was
being
like
there.
either like outside smoking, or like
there was something going on, but she was there
or
when
she
it
like
happened.
had this like sense. She was like, I sense
the mom
something
Spidey
has
feeling or
gone
whatever.
wrong. Yeah, but your mom's is like a completely like fucking different one. Like,
Well, she currently is taking care of 6 children, not including me, but like I'm an adult.
She
so
gets like I don't even know. Like I feel like it's more than
Spidey
a
Sense
sense.
Plus.
She'll just have like a
Foresight.
she'll
She can
feel
see
like
the
a
future.
vein bulge in her forehead, and she's like, someone's up to something.
Probably. In all honesty, yeah. Wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I absolutely pelted some random dude's car with rocks. And instead of being like, hey, I'm so sorry, I hope your car's okay, what can I do to help? I turned around and ran away. And then got
And
lost because
here's
I
the
had
worst
no
part
idea where I
too.
was.
It's because the guy didn't even like. He was a foreigner. I'm pretty sure. We have a lot of foreigners here, just like visiting for like college and everything.
Yeah.
But essentially speaking, like he was a foreigner. He drove his car out, and instead of seeing Logan up there, like on the top of the garage, this guy's down here. He just drove out of the garage, right?
Yeah.
He parks here, he gets out of his car, and he starts looking straight up towards the sky. Not even like at the balcony. He just starts looking up and around. He's like the most confused fucker on planet Earth. And I come out of the garage and I'm like, what just happened? And I'm
just
acting
happened?
completely oblivious to the situation because I'm like, I'm gonna get deep shit. But I'm like, how did that happen?
There's already a bird in here.
Yeah, I should have been like, yeah, we have some pretty weird weather in the States.
Yeah, it's just
an
hail.
America thing. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah,
It's
raining
hail.
rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the new and improved America hail.
Hell
It's
hail.
just giant rocks.
giant stones.
Mm-hmm.
God says, or it's Christians think that it's God peeing out kidney stones and just
Yeah.
raining down on you,
Yeah.
or like Zeus or someone.
Kidney stones.
Zeus?
Zeus's kidney stones.
Zeus.
Hey Zeus.
I don't.
Don't ask. Okay,
I'm
just
trying not to. It's really just my brain hurts.
yeah. Well, I don't know if that one place
That
on
was
Mars would have
definitely
anything to say about that.
what?
That one place on Mars, the god of war.
I know what you're saying.
So, in Warframe,
Go fuck yourself. Before you even tell the story, I hate you.
there's there's like different planets, everything. There's one location on Mars called Ares, and I read it off. I read it off as ours, and when Logan heard that, he got like super fucking mad, and I just like would like lord it over.
Yeah, I don't know why it frustrates me so much. I know you can say it that way. It spells the same way either way. And I know you can say it either way. It just pisses me off. It's annoying. I don't know why. I have absolutely no good reason. But the fact that R's and Aries can be read the same way is annoying. I hate it. Why is there no spelling difference?
English.
English. For real.
English.
Stupid.
It really
The
is.
worst
So,
language ever.
Did you guys see the Game Awards?
No.
Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton in Elden Ring won Game of the Year.
Yeah, Bill Clinton won Game of the Year.
You didn't hear about that, Scopes? You didn't hear
my
about the
God, you
Reformed
didn't-
Orthodox
you didn't-
Rabbi Bill Clinton?
Yeah, you didn't get to hear about the rabbi about Bill Clinton. Are you serious? That show is the funniest shit I've ever seen. It was so random. So
A
that kid got
rabbi.
arrested.
Our Lord and Savior.
So this little kid, or not even like that little, he was like maybe like a
like-
teenager or something, right?
He was a solid like 16 at least.
Yeah,
Like he
Mm.
looked like an adult.
for sure. But like he just like he walked up stage, like he walked up to the stage with the devs of Elden Ring, and even like patted one of them on the back as they were walking up there. Just this random fucking guy. And he waited for everyone to finish their speech, and then he's like, I would like to nominate this award to the Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton. Everyone completely ignored it. Everyone completely glossed over it.
No. If you go back and look, some people even clapped for his speech.
Well, okay, yeah.
There was a
Amen.
small amount
People
of clapping.
definitely clapped, but I meant the announcer and everything just completely glossed over
Everybody
it.
else completely acted like it wasn't there. It was
I
hilarious.
watched Germa's reaction and a bunch of other people's reaction. They were just like, "What? The fuck is this kid saying?" You know,
Bill Clinton
Apparently he
is the
got
descendant
arrested.
of Jesus.
yeah. Oh, he definitely got arrested.
Yeah,
Apparently,
it was funny though.
he was on Infowars.
I've seen a lot of things about where he has or hasn't been. I saw this one where he was like in a baseball stadium. He got on one of the large screens
Yep.
and then flashed a Hong Kong sign.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get to read all of it because they yanked the camera
I thought it
away.
was like a Taiwan sign or
All
something.
I could read was Hong Kong.
CCP.
All I got to read.
Needless to say, this kid has done shit like this before, and he's just looking for attention, which he definitely
So he's
got.
a IRL
arrested,
troll.
So.
Yeah. And apparently a really good one. Like this kid just
Apparently, yeah.
showed up and got in.
I'm kind of surprised he just waltzed up there.
That was the most weird part. Like it wasn't strange that he was in there because you couldn't fill all of the seats, so they sold some to the public.
Mm-hmm.
But he was able to walk up on stage and
Security not stopping him,
nobody
by the way.
said anything at all until he
Not at
started
all.
giving this weird speech.
It's like charisma skill 100.
No, until he
stealth
walked
skill
off the
100.
stage from public view.
Yeah,
no
it
one
was
said
the
anything.
most. No, you could kind of hear someone say, "You have to stop," right at the end of his speech.
No. So when you,
it was the most random thing
it
ever.
was the guy on the far right, like one of the game devs, I'm assuming. He the whole time he was just like, he looked so concerned because they didn't know who the fuck the guy was. And afterwards, while the kid was giving the speech, he went over to the main dev and he was like, "Fuck is this kid?"
He patted that guy on the back.
Yeah,
like he was besties with him or something. He was like, "You did a good job. Good job."
Charisma 100.
It was the most random thing I've ever seen.
The kid's got balls. But
and apparently money, the amount of jail time he's going to get. God knows they're going to try and get him to stay there forever.
Yeah, I mean, hey, maybe Alex Jones will bail him out. Right.
So do we talk about Hitler now or what?
Frogs! Yeah.
I think it's about time we talk about
So, Hitler versus Kanye. Can you tell the difference?
Have you seen that thing from 13 years ago? There were these ladies who were doing a skit.
That was in my recommended.
I saw it. It was oddly accurate. It was very strange.
Yeah.
And apparently 13 years later, it's even more accurate.
Wait. What's good?
It was like some stand-up show. And these ladies were doing what was it, like a comedy
was it like an SNL skit or something?
No, it was like an actual at a stand-up location. These two ladies were up on stage holding these giant signs, and one of them said there were two signs. One of them said Hitler, one of them said Kanye. And the one lady would read out what the phrase is, and then the audience was supposed to say whether it was Hitler or Kanye, and then the lady would flash which one was correct. And it was some of the most wild shit I've ever heard.
Yeah, so it's like a bad thing, right? When Alex Jones is the voice of reason in one of those scenarios, and you can tell he would try and deflect it away from
who the
topic
wouldn't?
at the beginning. He's like, no,
who wouldn't?
He's like, surely you don't agree with him, right? and Kanye's like, no, I love Hitler. I'm like, huh? What? You say that again into the mic.
Into the mic, please.
And into the wire, please.
Into the wire.
Just so they can hear you.
Would you mind getting that on tape for me too, please?
Into the flower pot.
No, literally.
The flower pot.
It's do you guys think he's completely lost his shit? Okay, so there's a few options here, right? Is either he's completely lost his shit, 2, he's become racist because he lost his girlfriend, and 3, he's promoting a new album. Or wife. What
It's
do you guys think of this? Or a mixture
manic
of all three?
manic marketing strategy caused by.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure.
he's
I'm
losing
pretty
it
sure he
while trying to
released a new
promote an
song.
album.
I think he released a new song too.
He has not officially released it. He released some of it on an Instagram story that he then deleted.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. It's like
That's what I've heard too. Is that it's a good song?
it's not just a
That's what
good
I've
song.
heard.
It's like old Kanye good. It's like
Like
harder, better,
Graduation
faster,
good?
stronger. I don't know. It's like shit from when we were kids. It's
Yeah,
like
but
on the
that's what I've been
radio
hearing
good.
from everyone, that like it's like a really
I
good
mean, it's
song,
not
and I'm
gonna
like,
get on the radio, but it was
oh
radio good.
fuck no, it's not gonna get on the radio. Not
No.
a chance in hell.
It's he
But-
took his meds good.
He took his meds good. Yes, yes. He took his meds. I saw this thing that said Britney Spears' dad should be in charge of his funds, and I could not stop laughing. That shit was the funniest thing I've ever seen, because God knows it would be the exact same Kanye. Not a single thing would change.
My kids are
I just broke a
currently
pen.
attacking a shoe. They're just ripping it apart.
Sounds alright, like a cat. My dog is not in here. Yeah, he's not in here. Never mind. You'd see him. He'd probably be
The
asleep
moose,
like right here.
True.
Actually, probably not. I had a bloody nose the other day, and he's been licking where it bled. It's very creepy.
There's a lot of things he does that are like kind of creepy though, isn't there? Like he just like
it gets worse because like I was asleep when my nose started bleeding, so I woke up because like it's blood's not exactly cold, so I was like
yeah.
warm stuff all over my face that shouldn't have been there. I woke up, I'm like trying to wipe it off. It gets on my hand. I didn't have I'm not gonna wipe it on my pants. That's
Wait,
hard
when
to
was
get out.
this?
Like 2 days ago, it was
2
just
days
like in
ago.
the middle of the night, and I'm like dripping, like my fucking nose was gushing out. I
Yeah.
don't know why. It was like pouring, like a steady stream out of one nostril. And like
That's
I'm trying to
weird.
hold it over. My hands like dripping blood off the side onto this blanket I have.
You know, that actually happened to me not 2 days ago, but it happened maybe like a week ago for me. Or maybe like a half a week.
I think
or
it's
something
because
like
I
that.
left my I got a heater underneath my desk that points directly at my couch, and I fell asleep on the couch, which was pointed
Mm.
directly at my face. So
You're
I
like,
think my nose, yeah. I think I got a
all
little
that
too
dry air.
excited in the nose.
Yeah, and it's just like, man, I'm dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Water!
Water.
I don't need it.
It
I
got
need
really
it.
dry and really cold in here all at the same time. It was very strange.
Yeah,
Basement rooms are weird.
yeah, fair enough.
Oh!
What are you doing? Am I loud enough, by the way?
Mhm.
You're not at 200% anymore. That's what I can tell you.
I had like a
You
little
have definitely
crunch.
changed from the Terraria earlier.
We started playing on Terraria again, and we did the legendary seed with the don't starve seed on
It's got like
master
8
mode,
different seeds in it.
and we haven't even killed a boss yet, and we played for like 2 or 3 hours.
Damn.
Just trying
We
to
played
like
for 2
be
or 3
alive.
hours, and we didn't even get like full sets of anything past armor or iron armor. Like this shit's Minecraft level right now. It's awful. I have a
Actually,
trident
it's
as
full
my
of
main
worse.
weapon.
It's fucking awful to just like be alive for more than 30 seconds.
The lava slimes, the ghosts, the graveyards, the trauma.
Because then you'll end
I'm-
up dying and make a
Close.
graveyard at your spawn.
Yeah, if you look away, I went to the bathroom. I was gone for like maybe 5-10 minutes. I come back. There's 6 or 7 gravestones. There's 3 ghosts, 5 slimes, and I'm on a respawn cooler for the next 10 seconds still.
Yeah. It's
I literally hadn't even played at that point.
yeah. It's just been me, or it had just at the time.
Yeah, I made the world, went to the bathroom, and then had to take the dog out,
Logan, would you
and
say
came back to horror.
you're an Omori fan?
No, no, I would not. I would never be a fan of.
Why is that?
Because you betrayed me in every way humanly possible when you started me on this
Betray
game.
you.
You did. You didn't tell me what I was getting ready for. You didn't prepare me for that cutscene towards the end, or like right at the end. God,
Right,
all of it.
the
All of
final
it.
duet cutscene.
No, any of it. What the fuck do you mean the final? Any of it. Any part of the last like 2 hours of what I played, you didn't prepare me for it. I'm sitting here thinking I'm just playing some weird game about this kid who has delusions on going these grand adventures. And then the tree,
Yeah.
the stairs, the music. It just kept getting worse. You actually just kept making it worse.
I remember
What
I
was the
was
bitch in the hospital's name? Fuck that kid.
eh,
What a snitch.
fair enough. But do you
First
think
off,
he'd
fuck
you
that
think he'd
snitch.
keep the secret?
I think I'd kill myself.
I think well that's one of
Should
the
have hung
endings.
themselves too. There
That
would have
is
been
one of the
3
endings.
bodies on
You
that
you
tree.
just fling yourself off a building.
No, there should have been 3 bodies on that tree to begin with.
Hmm.
Parents should have come home to 3 bodies on that tree. 2 of their kids, 1 random kid.
Yeah.
Done. That's it. The end. I don't have to traumatize myself anymore.
Close
I can't look at
your
shadows the right way anymore. I see eyeballs and shadows. That game, my head.
There's something behind you.
Seriously, if I turn the lights off and if I look into the, sounds cringe to say look into the darkness for long enough. Like, you know how like if you stare at one place in the night long enough, it like gets darker for some reason?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I do that for long enough, I see to see those stupid little glowing red eyes.
Mm,
I blame you.
yeah, that's valid.
No, there's no that's valid. Fucking log into your Steam on my fucking computer and you're like, hey, I got this game you should try. I'm only in town for like 3 days. You should try to finish it while I'm still here.
Yeah, he ended up finishing it.
Slowly pushing me onto this path of annihilation. You're literally on the car ride home, and I'm finishing this game. I am
And
sitting here
you text me.
sobbing.
You text me and you're like, "Fuck you."
I was sitting here,
That's what you said. You said,
literally
"Fuck
tears
you."
down both sides of my eyes. My nose is dripping. I'm sitting here with my mouth wide open, not sure what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Just like while actively crying but making absolutely no noises because I expected no part of what happened in like the last hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It really.
I thought this kid was going to be battling his inner demons, not
Yeah.
battling what the fuck he did. Like I thought he was just going to be like, "Oh, I'm alone. My parents don't love me. My parents beat me. My parents still don't love me and they beat me." And then it was like, "Ah, I want to kill myself because I killed my family." Oh, I framed my sister for her suicide. That's a sentence no one's ever said before.
Yeah, it definitely isn't. But
What the
it's like
fuck?
it does.
And now that I look back at it, every single sign was pointing towards it. I just had no idea what I was doing.
It
Mm,
And I
from the
hated that every
very
second of it.
beginning. From
Like
the
like
very
literally
beginning, it
the
goes through it.
first thing you do shows you that you pretty much killed your sister.
You go into
from the
the
title screen.
fucking yeah. Not I wouldn't say from the title screen, but I'd say like as soon as you go into like the daycare area,
What's
like
that one room that you're not allowed to go into until like the very end of the game?
Closet.
game.
That one kind of the closet.
No, yeah, the closet.
That one's kind of how
The
it disappears and reappears.
how it
That's kind of
disappears
a
because your brain ignores it,
that's
and it
kind of a
just
big
doesn't exist.
throwaway. Yeah, you know, you walk in one room, hey, there's a thing there. You walk out and
Oh
come
wait,
back in an
it's
hour.
not there.
Now it's not. Was it real? Who knows? You killed your sister. Ha.
Pizza here.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, your
Oh, the
pizzas. You killed your
pizza.
sister.
Yeah, the pizza. Oh,
Imagine if he killed his when he accidentally killed his sister and he had to hung her up. Imagine if he just got scared of circles
I'd probably just kill
because the
myself.
noose was a circle. I know, but what if he just got scared of circles? Every time he'd see a circle, couldn't eat pizza unless it was pre-sliced,
Well, I
and he
mean,
got one piece at a time.
he got scared of like the weird fucking Engon thing.
Be more
The
specific.
it's like the doot, 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 and then something, like the shape of something or whatever.
Yeah, it was in the shape of a body hanging from something. I'd be scared too.
Yeah, but I didn't think about that from like at all.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the point.
It's
The
just
whole point of that
the
game is to
actual photo
show
is
you, but
so
not show
fucking
you.
chilling.
Dude, that photo book fucked me up.
Mhm.
I had to arrange those pictures, and then I cried, and then I
Yeah,
cried again.
it's
I
kind
can't go
of
like a week without you texting me something about Omori.
it's kind of like a relatable story line though, right? Is because
Yeah, I made
and
my character Omori and Omiri, so.
I mean, you did, yeah.
Well, I thought that's what his name was because I wasn't very interested in playing the game at first, so I didn't read the title of it. So I thought his name was Omiri, not Omori.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Do you
was
think
just
if you
like, I'm
named
just
it
gonna
Logan,
make his
you
name
named your
thing.
character Logan, do you think it'd hit harder?
No, I wouldn't have cared, honestly.
Yeah.
I got so invested in this guy being Omori and Omiri that I just couldn't handle it. If it had been me, I'd been like, oh, whatever. I have 5 more. I have
Amor.
6. I have 6 sisters. The one down. Fuck it. 5 more to go, I guess. Let me start my Hitler, I guess.
And this is my story.
I'll call all of the sisters in America, I guess.
All of the sister, yeah. I guess. Well, 5 of them are pretty close together, right? It's just one
No.
of them that isn't.
Yes, but no.
Mm.
The 2 youngest ones in age they're close, but the 2 youngest live together, and then the
Oh,
rest of them all live here.
and then
And
you
then
have a
there's the
brother as
oldest
well,
one.
right?
Yeah, he lives here too. He's actually here right now. He's asleep roughly 5 feet in that direction and up.
Hey, wait a minute! Didn't your sister fall down the stairs earlier?
I thought so, but it's not. She threw her shoes down the stairs. Well, she does ROTC, so she's got these heavy ass dress shoes she's supposed to wear sometimes, and she doesn't like them, so
Yeah,
she
that'll
fucking
sound
chucked them down the stairs one at a time, and
Kind of
I
like a
thought she just
violin.
fell down the stairs. I was like, I guess.
Omori in real life. We'll have to
Actually,
put timestamps
when
when
we
we stop talking about Omori spoilers.
Yeah.
oh true, oh
Yeah.
my bad, I
No,
meant to
no, it's
be
oh, fine.
kind of go around it, but not. When we first moved into this house, I actually did fall down the stairs that come down to the basement, like just straight up. Like, there's a solid 12 steps in the entire staircase. I fell
Pretty
down like the
steep.
last
It's
6.
very steep.
The last 6. All of them. Just thump, 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 thump.
Yeah.
I just laid there. I was like, ah,
God
ow.
damn it. Yeah.
I was just really concerned that if I stood up, something was going to be broken. So I just laid there for like an hour, hoping
Mhm.
nothing was broken. And I was like, yeah, I feel good enough to get up. I had a giant bruise on like my hip for like 2 weeks. That was it. I was fine. But I've broken like all of my bones, so I was concerned I broke something again. I was just like, I'll
Yeah,
just lay
fair
here.
enough.
I'll be
You know,
pain.
I've never broken a bone actually, to this day.
Me neither.
At least not knowingly, anyway.
When the day comes, it's gonna be hell.
I can dislocate my ribs by coughing too hard. I didn't
Yeah.
even know you could dislocate ribs. Did you know you can dislocate ribs?
Oh, I didn't.
If I
I
breathe too
remember.
heavily, I can.
I think someone in elementary school. Speaking of like dislocating things, I don't remember who it was, but someone dislocated my thumb, and
Oh
I
my!
had to I relocated it. Maybe not correctly, but it worked. It works now. Like it was this one.
Damn, that's wobbly. I'm stiff as hell.
I'm like wobble, 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 wobble.
Man, this shit.
I'm
It's like
fairly
arthritis.
bendy.
I
I don't know
cannot
how to.
do that.
I used to be able to bend more, but I'm old now.
Oh, in
You can't. Yeah, you can see directly through my hand, right?
Yeah, kind of.
What?
Left
See
4
that?
Dead lore.
I just cracked my knuckle as
Yeah,
well.
that's what I did, and it hurt.
You cracked it. Look like this.
I did that, and instead of cracking, this finger, I cracked this one. I don't know, it hurt. It was terrible.
What can you guys crack? Like, what's the weirdest body part you can crack?
I could pop
My
my knees
knees.
sometime. Yeah, see,
Weirdness.
it's not exactly normal.
Well, I think that's like
I can pop my ears, but I don't think
bad.
other people can hear it.
I think that's bad if you can pop your knees.
Yeah, it doesn't feel great.
I can pop my knees. It
Maybe
hurts.
that's why I can't walk
It hurts.
sometimes.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It fucking hurts.
That would explain a lot why my knees hurt.
I can crack my toes.
Yeah.
That's normal. That's like fingers.
Feet
Everyone can do
reveal.
that. The toes. The
Oh,
toes.
I actually just go up to. Did I ever tell you I don't have big toenails?
Really?
I think.
Yeah, I got
Wait,
them removed.
wasn't that recent, or was that
Yeah,
not
it was
recent?
very recent actually.
Okay,
Um,
thought so.
Mm,
it's
I
like
thought I
a
wasn't crazy.
fun fact, I guess.
fun fact.
What are some fun facts about you guys?
I've got an onion growing on my desk. That's weird. That's fucking weird.
You also have a ring super glued to your desk.
No. Get it right. I have a ring and a chain inside of the ring, super glued to my desk. And I still can't get it off.
Did did you, did you try turning it off and back on?
Go fuck yourself.
Mm,
I bought 4 books yesterday for $20. That was worth it.
my manga collection's kind of getting ridiculous. I'm
Kind
running
of.
out of shelf space, and I also have almost all of Berserk now.
I saw some lady on TikTok standing on not just like the mangas of Berserk, but like the mangas but in book format. Those like volumes, and
Oh
they were
yeah, I
like
have those.
this thick. She was
The
standing
black
on
ones.
like I don't even know what they were. They were like this thick. There were like 8 of them. She was like it was like $700 worth of manga.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
There was like
Was it?
8 books there.
Yeah, there's
And she
are
was
you talking about the
standing
ones
on
that are
all of
like
them.
this thick,
Yeah,
right?
they were thick.
Yeah,
She was
I have 9 of
standing
those.
on them. They were like the same size as her.
Yeah, I have 9 out of the 13.
Bro, I have one singular My Hero Academia thing that I found for $5 at a Target.
I'm not gonna be able to lift the whole thing, I don't think, when I have all of it.
Yeah, because by the time you get all of it, you'll be like 45. You'll
Yeah.
buy the Berserk so slowly, at that point, you might as well be an old
No,
man when you
no, I
get it.
don't actually.
I feel
'Cause
like
I
you
mean,
have been buying them
I
fairly
just
slow.
I just got 8 and 9, and I got 7 and 8, maybe like 3 weeks ago, 2, 3 weeks ago. I'd say that's pretty fast.
Honestly, I wouldn't know. I haven't bought anything large in
Granted,
like the last 2 weeks
uh,
because I'm
the
trying to
this thick of
Christmas.
like a book takes me like not even like 3 hours
Oh
for the
yeah,
Berserk
dude.
anyway.
Reading is one of the few things that I enjoy quite a lot. I have like 17 books directly to my right.
I have to be in a certain mood to read.
I don't.
It
I
depends.
have 517 tabs open on my phone, and almost every single one is a different manga.
Yeah.
I get the mood. If I'm not in the mood, it takes me like 10 times as long to read.
Pretty much. Yeah. I also haven't been reading that much lately, so.
That's a new thing that I've been doing. I guess that's my fun fact. I don't even know.
You've also been like doing journaling and everything, haven't you?
Yes. I got my
Nice.
Bible too.
Oh, your Bible.
My whole second Bible.
You're just dropping everything.
Just books, not everything. Just books. These are
Yeah.
just the ones that I can reach directly.
Nice. He sleeps with them.
Mm.
There's 10 just here alone. Not to mention the fact that I have a box full of books under my bed because I don't have enough space for all my books. And behind that, there's some sort of weird box contraption thing. It's not a box. It's not. It's like one of those Tupperware bins, but really large. I don't remember what it's called. It's made of plastic. What is that called?
I don't
I
know.
want to. I want to call it a storage unit, but that's not the right
It's
word.
called a storage unit. That's
Yeah,
what I'd call it.
it's a fairly large but small storage container.
Is it one of those blue ones, or is it clear?
No, it's gray.
Ah, okay.
I'll tell you
Is it
what
the
the
one that
brand
like
is.
old and
No,
like intro
no,
lipo or something?
it's got a click on lid.
Ah, okay, for sure. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about then.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called though.
I mean, I think it's called. Yeah, the polyethylene, Jesse.
I'm gonna start
Why
making
would I
meth
have
out of
to
my
use
books.
that if I have a perfectly good bathtub at home? What? And the body melt.
I have a book about D-Day.
That's pretty cool.
I don't read history books. I don't know where this came from.
I
I think I stole this from
I
someone.
know enough about history already, but I'm always looking for more shit to like know about history because I think it's really
I
interesting.
like
Even
learning history on my own. I don't like buying books about history because I always feel like they give me skewed facts
yeah, I
in
agree.
some way or some form. I like to learn things on my own.
Yeah, I agree.
I have a book about
I like to
Mount
time
Everest.
travel back in time and watch it for myself.
Okay, go talk to Hitler about Kanye. Maybe he'll write something down for him. Some words of aspiring graduation. Maybe that's why Kanye is so popular and why he all of a sudden really likes Hitler. He learned how to time travel and he learned that that Hitler left him the lyrics to graduation. That's how he learned it.
Oh
You know what?
Lord!
Actually, speaking of, I have a book called The Time Traveler Machine, so
Oh wait, is that the time machine?
how the fuck? Yeah, I just said that. H.G. Wells, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have a
Uh,
bunch of old books right here, but I
if you had a time
don't
machine, what
remember.
would you do with it?
Depends. Is it one use only, or is it like a
Yeah, one
one way?
use.
Is it a one
Here,
way trip, or is it a
here
round
and then
trip?
back. Here and then back, but only for one time.
Is there a time limit on how long I can stay?
A week.
Pussy. Yeah, I know exactly what I would do. I go to the Great Alexandria Library before it burned down.
That's a
I'd read every
that's
single book I could get my hand on,
okay. Yeah,
or
no,
steal all
actually,
of them. I'd like to steal them, but I don't know if I could take
steal
anything
them.
back.
Maybe you were the why? Maybe that's why it burned down.
I would totally burn that bitch down if I stole every single one. Yeah.
You steal it all and then burn it down.
Yes. I would be the sole owner of that knowledge in the future. Fuck
Yeah,
everyone else. I want to know everything that's in that library.
I'd be pretty curious as well. Actually, that's actually a really good answer. I don't think I've ever heard that. What about you, Scopes?
I don't know. Mentor my younger self, maybe. Be like, hey, you're doing some shitty things. You kind of fucked up my life. So here's what not to do.
You know what? Maybe I'll take his idea. It might actually be the better option.
Ah!
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Actually,
Nah.
wait. We're thinking of this in the wrong way. Time travel machine we doesn't mean we can only go backwards. It means we can go
You
forwards
go
as well.
forwards as well. Yep.
Oh!
Which means if it's a if it's a round trip, which means all we have to do is go into the future, figure out how to make the time machine, come back, and just do whatever the fuck we want.
That's a good idea.
Steal the plants that I glocken and then.
Gotta use the noggin.
Bonk.
I mean, once we
That
figure
hurt.
out how to make a time machine, I feel like it's all like we can't be
We're all
Vince.
dead anyways.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It's all ogre.
All ogre.
It's all ogre.
I mean, so do you guys think it would be like a time machine in the sense where it'd transport you to that exact spot in like a different point in history? Or like would it be like a TARDIS almost? Like where
I
it's
would
like
hope it would be a TARDIS, but I have a strong feeling that it would be the
like
exact place
that
that you
point.
time traveled, you would come out from, just at a different year.
Mhm. I think
have,
I'd
if that was
honestly.
how it was at IRL, I feel like that's how it would be. I want it to be like a TARDIS because
I think I have 3 answers now, like, to the 3 different answers, like, 3 different
well,
possibilities that I'd want to choose. I
it
feel
is.
like I'd either, A, want to go and see the Garden of Eden, B,
Ooh.
the Library of Alexandria, um, that's the answer that I just came up with since you inspired me,
Yeah.
and number 3 is probably see the creation of the pyramids.
Oh, saucy,
There is one
saucy
other thing that I
stuff.
would
I
use
want
to
Easter
time
Egg
travel.
Island.
Actually, I have a question.
The
With this
Moy
time
Eyes.
travel machine, can I get to
Moy-
places that I don't know exist? Like
Sure.
they
Yeah.
have a name, but I've never physically seen them, nor has anyone else that's alive.
Like what? Like
The
a
Akashic
Garza?
record.
Ah, okay.
I want to go to the library that is full of everything. I want to go to
That's
the library that writes books by itself and writes history down, but doesn't exist in a
I
time
thought
and
you were gonna
place.
say I don't know, like Shangri-La or like
Oh no, I'm serious about my
fucking
thirst for knowledge. I literally want to
no,
learn
yeah,
every single thing that has ever happened.
that's valid.
I will read it all. I want to be able to be someone who has read the entire Akashic record because that would be sick. I
Yeah,
want
it
to
would
know
be really
everything.
cool.
Also, if you have all knowledge, wouldn't that technically make you a borderline god? If you know
Theoretically
everything,
speaking,
The
you
next
either
rabbi.
know how long. Oh, thank you.
the next
My name
reformed
is Bill
Orthodox
Clinton.
rabbi.
Yeah, my name is Bill Clinton now.
I've become Bill Clinton.
It's been me all along, Bill Clinton.
Oh!
I am secretly always Bill Clinton.
Bring.
This would be perfect for one of those times like those creepy ass rubber masks that they have for Halloween. It's just Bill Clinton's face.
Yeah, that would be really funny.
God, I wish I had
Especially
one of
if
those.
that kid wore it up on stage.
He,
I'd like to nominate this award to myself.
Bill Clinton.
I will say this again, I did not have an accord with this woman.
I did not have intercourse with this woman. I don't know
I
why I tried to say that in a Morgan Freeman way. Wasn't on
did not
purpose.
have accord. What was I about to say?
I don't know. Morgan Freeman stuff? Morgan Freeman? Yeah, okay.
It's entirely possible. It's
I
entirely
didn't
possible.
mean to say that, but
Morgan Freeman. Go to the
I'm not
Garden of
sure.
Eden. Slap the apple out of their hand.
Cremating or
Do you guys have any like questions for each other?
I
Or
want to
like
eat the
about, like,
apple in the Garden of Eden.
well, that's the thing though.
Like, is it
We
just a regular apple that they
no,
weren't
we've
allowed to
already
eat?
eaten the apple. That's
I
the thing
know,
though.
but what if the effects are totally different from when our predecessors, long past predecessor and ancestors, have eaten it, versus like what if you ate it? What would happen if you ate it? Who's already technically been diluted with it?
Have you ever read Paradise Lost?
Nope.
You should read it. I think you'd like
I
it.
probably have already read it, and I just don't know. Let's be real.
Mm. It's the Garden of Eden essentially, but from the perspective of Satan almost. It's like a um it's almost like a poem of sorts.
What did you say it was called?
Paradise Lost.
No, not Paradise by Coldplay.
Yeah, Paradise by Coldplay, you know.
No, I was
Yeah,
Googling it so I could
that's deep.
bring it up, so I didn't forget it. No, you know what? I'm not gonna restore my pages. I don't need to start watching not hentai.
I don't need to resume my Coco Melon.
It's not Coco Melon.
I've
It's
had
just
enough
high school Coco
Cocomelon
Melon.
for today, mother. High school
Has anyone
Cocomelon.
else been getting a bunch of Family Guy recommendations recently?
Yeah, I mean, I consistently get those like clips on the
Yeah, I have, but like I opened up YouTube the other day, and my entire half of my entire YouTube is just full episodes of Family Guy. But they're like, it says full episode, but they're like hour and 50 minutes long.
What does my YouTube recommend look like? I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look right
Like
now.
a Germa.
I don't trust you.
That's valid.
Let me check
People
mine.
shitting on Bone Lab.
I got Walter.
I thought
podcast.
Bone Lab was good.
Portal RTX.
Food. That literally
Mudahar.
just says Granny, Markiplier's penis,
Yeah,
Terraria,
Markiplier's penis.
Oh yeah, he
music.
did.
I could
do-
send it to you.
Oh, there's
Family
this guy
Guy.
making Dragon Slayer in real life, the sword from Berserk.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, I can send you the videos later.
That's
It's
a
pretty
you
sick,
should.
actually.
This guy's making a sword out of something called a dip belt, but I don't know what the hell that means. So, Bo Burnham, Lo-Fi Girls Alive, 32 hours of a pure black screen in HD.
Did you say that? Did you see they added Lo-Fi Girl to Rocket League?
Yes, and it looks fucking sick. And the car
Really?
plays lo-fi music.
That she's got to be paid like a shit ton of money.
Oh, did you see how long two of her streams were?
Mhm.
Like thousands of hours long.
I believe that because I
Yeah,
remember it
YouTube
was
doesn't put a cap on it. Twitch has like an
remember
hour
I
limit or
watched.
something.
I like watched her like all the way back in high school, and that
Oh
was
yeah.
probably like one of the same streams that you could like go and watch right now.
Let's see. Live.
Yeah.
Okay, so her first ever one that she finished with 129 million views was streamed for 20,000 hours, 777.
So we'll just do
Yeah.
20.
Holy shit.
21,000 hours. Two different streams of 21,000 hours with a
21,000
combined
hours divided by 24.
with a combined total
875 days.
875
It's still
days.
processing.
Oh, she's still going on two different ones right
Oh
now.
yeah,
She's
she
live
does
twice.
do that too. She does like do
Yeah,
multiple streams.
she
That's so
does
interesting.
ones for studying and one for sleeping.
I wonder
And-
if you think your computer's just constantly fucking on.
Oh yeah, it has to be literally.
If the power
And
goes
then-
out.
Mine kind of is as well, though. I keep my
Holy
computer
Jesus.
on a lot.
1.5 billion views.
Yeah, that checks out.
Oh,
Eh,
damn.
I mean, are you surprised?
No, I was just curious. She has 11 million subscribers though. That's kind of chill.
Yeah.
I'm more interested on
Not
whether
to
or
do
not
anything,
there's
though,
just some
like, at
random
all.
lady who looks exactly like her with this cat who
Or-
started
orange
a
cat
live
activity.
stream like just to chill with other people and do her homework and then looked over
And
and there was
then-
like multiple thousands of hundreds of people just chilling there.
And now she doesn't
doing
have to
nothing.
work ever again.
Yeah, and now she just chills at home. She drops out of school. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. She got
She really could.
her cats just living the best life. I'm gonna open up
Like,
her Instagram. What
get
is Lo-Fi Girl's
so-
Instagram like?
I'm sure she has so much fucking money.
Yeah,
1.5
she does. She
billion
opened up her own
views?
label. She opened up her own label,
I think she's opened up multiple, I think.
Lo-Fi Records.
I like how that stream VOD is still processing after 4 months.
Oh, like it.
That's great.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Alright,
But if
Yeah.
I upload something longer than 12 hours, it's not salvageable.
Yeah, you're,
It's so sad.
I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say.
Crack
What
cocaine.
are we at right now? In terms
We're
of time?
at 54 minutes.
54 minutes. We can probably, you want to go hour and a half, you think?
Hmm.
All right. Just because, we haven't recorded in a while. And then we actually, scopes. Logan might have to go
How
out of
did
bed
you
after
do
this
that?
one, I think, for work, right, Logan? You gotta go to
Yeah.
bed after work. Do you either
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
record a video for this video idea I have, or would you like to record another podcast?
Right now?
It's the tier list, the idea that I
Oh,
have.
yeah.
Do you want to like make that into a video or like a podcast?
Ooh. Video.
Video.
That'd be.
I agree. Or we'll just do like separate ones for both of our channels.
Mm.
How's
My
that
brain
pen
turned
take?
off. You know,
Ben
I actually
15.
in
Pen
middle
15.
school, I actually had a pen explode in my mouth because I didn't know pens like the little metal point down here. It
Mhm.
comes out.
Yeah.
I didn't know that at first. Like I just thought like there was like an empty space right here full of ink, and that was that. And it just like came out when I needed it. That's how ink worked. Didn't learn this till later, like 2 days later. There's little long thing with a little metal thing that comes out. I was playing with a pen, had it in my mouth like this. I just sucked on it, like acting like it was a pipe, and I pulled it out of my mouth, and it
Oh,
started dripping. And I didn't realize that it was coming from the pen. Like I thought I had something else that was like leaking out, and I was like, "Oh shit, I gotta clean this up." So I started cleaning it up, and I was talking to someone, and they looked at me. And was like, "Oh my god, your mouth is black." And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Why is my mouth black?" So I fucking ran out of the room. The bathroom was literally across the hall. I'm in there looking in the bathroom. My teeth are black. My lips are black. My tongue is black. Nothing tastes different. Nothing tasted different. My everything tasted like just spit and mouth stuff. I was like, "What the fuck is happening? What is wrong with my mouth? Am I going crazy?" I like started patting it down with a towel and nothing was coming off. I called my mom and had my phone on speakerphone in the middle of this fucking middle school bathroom, freaking the fuck out. My teacher's in the hallway yelling at me like, "Why are you in the bathroom without asking if you can leave first?" And I'm like,
Just come
"Shut
out
up,
with
you
your like
freaking little
mouth wide
bitch."
open and go.
Yeah, no. Little Logan was too busy being afraid that his mommy was gonna yell at him
Little
because
Logan.
he ate a pen.
Let's talk about school memories. What do you guys have memories of like elementary school and stuff? Like shit, just like random shit, right?
Hmm.
Some
Scopes gonna
kid
go.
ran in front of my swing, and I kicked him in the teeth,
I think
like
I was
in
there.
the
I
face.
think I was swinging next
And
to you.
I
Actually.
felt bad, so I got off the swing to make sure he was okay, and they sent me to in-school suspension.
You mean peak?
Yeah, they called it peak, but it's just ISS. I don't even know what peak stood for. They just made me sit in the fucking stage with some
Punishment
grouchy old lady who
enforcing.
then died.
Oh, she died.
Dude, she was 94 then.
Oh.
Her husband died before we got out of elementary school.
Mm.
What was her name?
And
I
then
feel like
didn't
it
the
was a
new one
planet.
become? Didn't like the new one become Miss Beatty?
I have absolutely no idea.
Mm.
After I hit 4th grade, I never got ISS anymore. They just made me sit in other teachers' rooms.
Hmm.
So here's another thing too. As you were, was it elementary school, middle school, or high school that you like got like detention or ISS for? Like
What?
nearly half of the time you were there.
Oh, that was elementary school.
Yeah. He was literally there like half of the time that he was there. We like did the calculations and everything.
Yeah, there was like
Exact.
there's this weird
You can see
website thing that I could look up, and it just kind of like showed me how my hours were at elementary school. Not
That's
like,
so weird.
like how many days you missed or something, but
Hmm.
they also count how many days you missed as in-school suspensions, but they mark them differently. So like you're not missing from the school day, you're just missing from the classroom. I had more than half of my time in elementary school and in school suspension. And I was in that school from 1st grade to 5th grade. I
Yep.
didn't like move schools or anything. I finished in that school.
Yeah.
I
Do
spent
you
so much
remember?
time in there.
You remember when that fucking kid in 2nd grade showed me his penis?
Which
Like,
one? This
so
sounds
we were.
terrible. Which one?
It does sound terrible, but
Was
it
it the
probably
special
happened.
ed kid or was
Well,
it one of our
it
friends?
wasn't that one guy. I think I accidentally ended up kissing that guy. I don't even fucking remember
Probably.
how.
I don't know. There
I
was
think he
just
tried to
there
kiss
was this
me.
one weird little special ed kid. He was nice though.
Oh
But
no.
he would just kind of randomly show people his penis.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh
But
no,
there
no.
was but there was also this
So
one time that we were
you
all
know
in
that thing.
these back room things and someone just yanked down pants.
I
Oh yeah,
remember
that
that.
happens so much.
Yeah. Like
So
4th
we
grade.
were doing this thing. We would like look under the table. We were doing this. We were going.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
we were doing like the thing, right?
Open the
And
diaper.
then
Yeah.
and then and then he stuck his penis through his hand. And he started wiggling it around.
Guys!
It was really funny, but I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah, it's
What
my
the
dad.
hell? I remember someone swinging at me with a metal baseball bat while I was on the swings. Not much memory from that. Someone swung a log at me. Not much memory from that. Do you have like neighboring elementary schools? Like you'll have one on one
I
side and
don't think
then
we did.
like
I think it was just
I mean,
us in the middle of
there was one close to us, but it wasn't like
it.
within
Wasn't
walking distance.
no, not at all.
mm,
Well, I mean,
because
correct that. It was not within walking distance for like fifth graders.
Yeah.
okay.
As a 19-year-old child now, I could definitely
Oh,
walk from one to the other because it was like half a mile, but I think I would have died of
which one
starvation
are
if
you
that was
talking
it.
about?
I have no idea the name of it. I've
You
never
talking
been
about the
there.
one by Whetstone?
I don't know. No, it's the opposite direction. It's a Jesus-y place.
Oh no, it's in the
Yeah.
same direction. I don't remember what the fuck it's called
No,
though.
because Whetstone was directly forward. You had to turn at the intersection to
Are you
actually get
talking
there.
about that like?
No, not my Our Lady of Peace. That wasn't an elementary school. It was a daycare.
No, no, not Our Lady of Peace.
That's a church that does a
That's a
daycare.
church.
It's
Yeah.
annoying. Dude, no, it's annoying because they let out at the same time as schools, so everyone's trying to get their kid from a
And they
daycare
had a
while
playground and
all of
everything.
the schools are letting out. Yeah, well, it's like, roads are fairly normal, but there's an elementary school here, there's a middle school here, there's a high school here, and a church here.
Do you
They're
remember?
all on like 3 roads.
Do you remember when we all accidentally like spit on that poor girl who like ran underneath us?
You need to be more specific because I have definitely spit on and kicked more kids there than I should have.
Yeah.
There was a very good reason for me to be in ISS for that long. I
No,
wasn't.
it was this one kid. It was like this little girl. I remember she like got all of us in trouble because we said shit as well, and
That
I
happened a
said shit,
lot for me.
and she told the peak person, who also happened to be like the recess overseer sometimes, and she was overseeing recess. So she brought me to the side and she was like, "Do you think your father would be proud that you said shit?" And I said, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, probably, maybe." Or like, I don't know,
I got
and
in
let's
trouble
ask
one
him.
time because this special ed kid was a fifth grader and I was like a third grader, but we were on the swings together because it was like every other grade had lunch with each other or recess with each other. And I
Mm.
was just playing around, as a child does on the outside. And he was like talking to me and he said fuck. And I thought that meant it was okay for me to say fuck. So I said
Mm.
fuck as well. And then he snitched on me and
Oh wow.
I got in trouble and it was like this after school program that we had to be in, like for when your parents couldn't come pick you up. And so the lady pulls me aside and was like, "Do you want to call your mom? This wouldn't be the first time this week we had to call your mom. How does your stepdad feel about this?" And I looked at her and I was like, "I don't know. My stepdad got deployed. He's probably dead by now." And she just looked at me, just stared at me.
He's not dead, by the
He's not dead at all.
way.
He wasn't even deployed at that point. I was
Mhm.
just really mad.
Oh, just
I was just
trolling.
really,
Just
really
wanted to
upset that he was
throw it.
leaving. I
Mhm.
was like 9, bro. I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
I
I
still don't know what I'm doing.
yeah, we ended up spitting on that same girl who, like, tattletaled on me for, like, saying shit, which I thought was really fucking funny.
Was it
And
that
we
weird
didn't get in
Olivia
trouble for
lady? No, was her
Ah,
name Olivia?
I
There
think
was
it
an
was Olivia.
there was an Olivia that was like
13-year-old,
Faith's
huh?
friend, and then there was that other Olivia that was cross-eyed and kept inviting me to her birthday party,
Who
but
also
apparently it
tried
was
to, of
also
course,
just me and
expose
her.
us,
Well,
like, on multiple occasions.
she invited me to a birthday party one time. It was supposed to be this pool party, and she said she even like had a special invitation for me that said that the whole class was invited.
Wait, you got one too?
That wasn't the same year. And I know this because when I showed up, nobody was there. It was just her and her parents. And then I went and sat in her room in my swimming trunks for 3 hours while she talked my ear off about Barbies. And I just wanted to leave because I thought I was just going to get to see my friends after school and not have to go sit at the fucking elementary school. I
Yeah,
was very uncomfortable. And then she tried to put me in this weird dollhouse thing. No, what are they called? What is it called? Do you sit the baby in the thing and the baby goes to sleep?
like
Cradle?
a cradle.
Yes, but it was like human sized. Like you could put a real baby in there, but she used it for dolls. Like she didn't have a sibling, but it was for dolls. And she tried to put me in there. Very weird. It's very weird. That
There's
lady.
already a bird in here.
Boom.
I'm so glad that I don't know where she went after elementary school.
I don't know
I
where the
never
fuck
saw
she
her
went either.
again. I don't I don't want to know. I'm good. There's a
I'm kind
reason
of
I don't
curious.
have Elliot. There's a reason I don't have any of those picture books from elementary school. It's so I never have to see their faces again or get
Most
curious.
of
I
everyone
burned all of
from our
them.
elementary school is like got
Vanished?
strangely fucked up or vanished or
Like
died.
Owen
Oh, and yeah, I don't know where the hell he went.
moved.
Oh, he moved.
Don't know where. Don't know when. Don't know how. He was still
Don't
there
know
in
why.
sixth grade. Don't know. No, he was still there in sixth grade. I had a
I know
sleepover
that.
with him. I was there at his
I
house
did
for a
too.
thing for a Christmas. When the next year he wasn't there. Talked to Zane who lives across the street. Didn't know he was
No
left.
clue.
He didn't even know he left. He just vanished. Nobody knew what school
Me,
he went to.
me and Owen
I'm
were pretty good friends.
I'm 90% sure that he killed his parents and disappeared because that kid could not handle any level of germs at all. Like he couldn't eat food that somebody else had cooked without him watching.
No,
It
I'm the same way though.
freaked him out. Yeah, but
I'm the
like
same way. I
you
don't
you're at
like.
least okay with your mom, cooking food for you, right? Or
Yeah,
like,
I think so.
ordering a pizza, right?
Yeah.
He couldn't do that. He literally had to physically watch his mother make every single meal he ate because he could not let someone else touch it.
Well, how do you know this?
I was at his house so often.
Oh no, I was too. We
Yeah,
literally
well,
like recorded
after
like a
you
little.
left, I literally spent like that entire year at his house
Ah, I see.
because I didn't have any other friends.
Olivia.
I hope
Okay.
Owen does because I need to talk to Owen because I miss him. Not because he was like one of my best friends. I can't actually remember him that well, but I'm just curious where he went because like he didn't tell anyone where he was going. And I turned up at his house one day and he just didn't live there anymore. Some random old lady did.
Yeah.
I just want to know.
Me and him made like a lot of like short films, quote unquote. And I remember we
I
also
know.
played.
You guys played Minecraft together a lot. I know
That's
this
true.
purely because there were two computers in his computer room. They were back to
Oh
back. One of them
damn.
was his. One of them was his dad's, and he had me in there, and he explained it as the one that was technically his as your computer. He had me play on it because he wanted to play on his dad's computer. But
That's funny.
they were both Mac computers, so they were terrible. So Minecraft wouldn't load on them, so we couldn't play together.
They were definitely terrible. But I mean,
They were
I
like
miss the
first
guy.
gen
I
Apple
really do
computers.
miss the guy. He was so fun. I
I don't
loved
really
him.
remember him enough to miss him, but like he was a very chill, not chill,
Individual.
dope guy. Yeah. I remember I played
Maybe
this
maybe I'll
weird
try and
game on
like
the phone
hunt
with
him
him.
down.
I've tried, but I can't figure out his name or his mother's name or anyone related to him.
It's Owen White.
I'm 90% sure that it's
Mr.
his
White.
name. But I've looked at him I've looked for him on like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. That name doesn't exist on like any of those.
Strange.
I had my mom look for his mom. Doesn't exist. I went through Zane's mother's Facebook contacts and
Hmm.
couldn't find her. You know
Mr.
how weird
White.
that is
We
to
gotta
go
play
through
some
a kid whose friend
Minecraft.
you aren't, parents' Facebook friends, just to find someone else? I could not find this guy for the life of me.
That's wild.
He just vanished, I'm telling you.
Maybe it didn't exist in the first place.
I
I
fucking hope not. That would be terrifying. I spent a Christmas with that guy. If I didn't spend that Christmas with him, what the fuck happened to me?
You talk to that old lady
I
again.
need to
Like,
know.
getting
you talk to
gaslit
that
by
old
this
lady, right? And you're just like, how long have you lived here? I've lived here for 20 years.
just
See, and
gaslights
I
you.
never moved out.
I never moved out.
Yeah,
I
she's
don't
like,
know
I've lived here
what
since I
you're
was a little
talking
girl.
about.
My
My
parents died
husband
when I was like
died.
19.
And they had a
They
nice
left
house
me
too.
this house.
They had a really nice house.
It was a very nice house. I never really went into the basement, but I knew they had one. They had an
Mhm.
upstairs. They had an upstairs with like, what was it? 3 bedrooms and an office, and they had a very, very nice large living room. Yeah, but like he was very mad at me, but that's because I lived near him, and his
Mm.
girlfriend liked me more. Not my fault. I never tried to like her. I didn't like her. She was
Yeah.
annoying
I feel like
and
I was
ugly.
kind of hated through elementary school.
You were?
Yeah, I feel like I
Not
was.
really. No, most everyone who remembers you fairly well.
Hmm.
I will say there's plenty of people who don't know who the fuck I'm talking about when I mention you. But let's be real, you don't really look like you did then.
True.
So showing them a picture of you now, I'm just showing them some random dude.
Pretty much,
It
yeah.
it like you really just don't look alike as you did then.
I looked like a little like Schmelvin male.
Melvin.
You look
I was
like
also like
Stewie
super
Griffin if his head was shaped normally,
like a rectangle.
but like an upwards rectangle, not a sideways rectangle.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for
kind
sure.
of. Yeah.
Just rotate Stewie's head 90 degrees.
Yeah, and make it flatter, not football, but rectangle. Yeah, kind of actually. I'd say your head used to be more square than anything,
I think it is.
more cubular, but
I think it's not anymore.
no,
Part of it probably
your
helped.
head's rounded out, and then your hair helped everything else. Just
Yeah. I think I look like I can't go back to having like shorter hair. I think I look ugly with like long hair.
do you remember what my hair used to be?
Yeah.
Why didn't everyone tell me to get long hair like decades
What?
ago?
Well, like
I should have
when?
been growing this out since I was like 9.
Yeah, same. What's the time? What are we at? Scopes.
An hour 13.
Hour 13.
I feel like I was that kid that disappeared from everyone's lives. Like I was best friends with a lot of people, and then I would completely disappear, move towns, move across like they're called provinces here, but like I would
Maybe
hang.
you are Owen.
Maybe I am.
Where
Hmm,
have you been? What are you?
man, I launder money now.
Oh, okay, for
That's
sure.
a good joke, guys.
Hmm.
You know, okay, this is gonna sound terrible. The only thing I can remember about Owen is that he was a fairly pale dude. Yeah, that's it. I don't remember his hair color, his eye color. I know that he could tan, but he hated being outside. I know he did have a small, very ugly, like you do, Colin, beard thing right before he left, but it was
Shit,
like,
very ugly.
yes, your thing looks creepy. It fits you, but it's creepy on just about everyone else.
Oh, okay.
If literally anyone else had that thing, they'd be automatically slapped with the child predator sticker. But you just look oddly normal with it. It's annoying.
I've
Because
been thinking about dyeing it black, but I don't know.
if I do that though, then the guy across the street's like, "Hey, I want to be buddies."
Oh yeah, you live right next door to Child Predator, don't you?
Yeah, I
Whoa,
will
that's
say,
some lore.
yeah. There's like 3 of them around me, but the guy across the street's chill. He wasn't creepy. Okay, let's just start there. Technically, he got slapped with a sticker. Yes,
Oh, I think
but
you told me about this. He
yeah,
like got framed by his girlfriend's parents, right?
yes,
Uh,
no, it was like a New Year's thing. He was drunk. She was 17. Both was consented. Her parents found out though and weren't okay with it, so they pushed the charge. She didn't want
How old was
to.
he?
Well, she was 17, but technically, as long as she is 17 and he is above 18, it
Well, I guess
doesn't
that is
matter in the state
the
of
age of
Ohio.
consent. Yeah, in
Yeah,
Ohio.
the age of Ohio is 16, but as long as they aren't a legal adult, the
mhm.
parents have full control.
Yeah,
So can't do anything about it.
regardless of consent from the kid.
He still got slapped with a sticker because he wasn't 18. He was older than 18, which means he was a legal adult. So he got slapped with the predator sticker.
No.
Now the guy that lives like 2 streets over, that guy touched kids. He went to jail. Like no,
The
like he went.
Herbert.
There's a difference,
Yes,
though.
yes.
That's
No, okay. Not only is there a difference, one of them is like 5'4" and the other one's like 6'12".
which is which.
Take a fucking guess.
I 6'12" didn't do anything wrong.
No, no, no.
Oh, it's the other way around.
Yeah,
Oh no!
yeah.
Oh no!
So like the 5'4" guy was
The
probably like
guy,
19,
not only
18.
not only was the guy across the street pretty much guilt free in what happened, he just got hit with the sticker. He has a twin brother that it could have accidentally been pressed on.
Ooh.
Oh,
His
that's
twin brother comes with his wife and drops off groceries like once a week.
hmm.
It's wild.
Hmm.
I learned a lot about these things because there was this one time in the middle of this summer. So, and I mean like, this summer, so fairly recently. Um, the SWAT pulled up on the house behind his house because some dude decided to barricade in there and take the woman in there hostage.
Ohio lore.
Oh wait,
You wanna
what are
you
the
wanna know
memes
how
that have been?
this gets better? He was getting chased down for a drug ring that isn't in this neighborhood. I don't know how he got here, but he was around here and decided that would be the perfect house to bust into and grab somebody as a hostage. So SWAT pulled up on the house behind his, and he thought he was in trouble. So
Yeah,
he came out to
I'd
talk to the SWAT
fucking too.
officer because there's like an intersection quite literally right outside my door. Like I live on the corner house of an intersection. So his house is the other corner section. So our intersection is blocked off and the SWAT is literally lining our block around his house. But they're not in there, and there's like an alleyway behind his house and they're also in the alleyway. So he thought he was fucked for something he didn't do. So he came outside and he was like, "Hey guys,
What's going on?
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Help." And some nice ass looks like he just ate a donut. Um,
Cop.
Homer Simpson cop, big fat white guy, just walks up there. Hey, sir, I'm gonna need you to get back in your house. We have an ongoing investigation going on right now. Talking all real slow, saying the same three words over and over about investigation and ongoing all. It's a very weird thing that happened.
How do you think he like talked to the cops? So I was like, "What's up, cops? I'm a sexual predator,
Oh no, I
not
could
by
hear him.
choice."
He's fairly nice, actually. He's like really nice. I was gonna go talk to the cops, so I was at the end of my yard at my fence. He
Mhm.
comes out of his house. He's like, "Hey guys, um, what's going on? I didn't like this. Isn't for me, right?
Hey guys, Scarce,
Hopefully."
what's? Hey, what's up,
He
guys?
was
Scarce
he
here.
was
Scarcity.
terrified. It was hilarious.
That's something else.
Oh, dude. Apparently, before I moved in here, things were even worse. I have a friend who lives about 4 blocks in the exact opposite direction as me, because
Mhm.
if you go that way to my house, there's a highway. So the opposite direction. Um, about a year before I moved in, there was a bomb threat, a house across from his house.
Nice. So your house?
No,
Oh,
I have a friend who I went to high school with. He lives like 4 blocks that way.
oh, okay.
Um, the house across from his, and not only was it a bomb threat, it was true.
Oh,
They had like fully homemade pounds of C4 in the basement
oh
Oh
shit.
wow.
and pipe bombs, and like they had a whole brigade down there.
Ted Kaczynski type beat.
It was wild. The fact that they weren't found for terrorism is what blows my
But
mind.
what did they get charged for? Anything?
They get charged. They are still in prison and will be for the rest of their lives. But they didn't use them, so they didn't get,
Parole or no parole?
no, God, no.
Okay.
No, there was enough bombs in there to recreate 9/11. I'm not
Oh,
kidding.
Shit, like
oh.
That basement was borderline full of bombs, but they didn't use any of them, or at least there was no proof that they used any of them. So all they had was intent to use, but no actual
Mm.
usage. So they
Mhm.
couldn't slap terrorism on there because they didn't hurt anybody. They didn't, physically say, "Hey, I'm gonna go blow up your house. Give me 5 minutes." There was
Jesus
just somebody
Christ.
who called about a suspicious, gallons of weird barrels and shit being launched into this creepy ass house that was boarded up windows. Literally boarded up, by the way. There are boards of wood slapped across all the windows in that house. They're still not sold.
That's fucking
It's
weird.
wild.
Oh, it's probably not going to get sold.
Oh god,
Probably
no.
like some like chemical spells and
It,
shit
it
in there.
probably will get sold for like $12 in like a year.
Gets
Honestly, I'll buy the
demolished.
house. I want to. I want to move out anyway.
So what's the
I'm not.
history of this property? A bomb threat.
Probably a couple chemical spells, maybe.
Yeah.
Spiders
Well. This is where they shot that one scene from Breaking
from
Bad.
Breaking Bad. See at the very beginning when they raid the drug house.
Yeah, when they stole that barrel of that word I can't pronounce still.
Hank.
Methylamine.
I don't know. I thought it was a long word. Was it methylamine? Or was that
I
just the
think so.
chemical in it that they needed?
I think they needed the methylamine.
We need some
and
red
I think that's what it
phosphorus.
was.
I know they needed the blue stuff.
Yes.
Or at least that's what made it.
Wait, were you talking about pseudoephedrine?
I don't know. It was a barrel.
Cooking pseudo,
Oh, yeah, the
Mr.
barrel.
White.
Cooking pseudo in the kitchen. What's cooking?
I still haven't watched the last season,
Yeah.
but I saw
Last season's damn good.
a clip of Gus getting blown up by a wheelchair, but he walked away fine somehow.
Wheelchair.
Not really sure. It was very. I didn't watch a lot of it, but I did see him. What was it? Gustav or no? God damn it.
My name is Gustavo, but you can call me.
Look at my
Gus.
sauce.
What was the guy in the wheelchair?
Look at me.
Hector.
Look at me, Hector.
And then he rips off his shirt and starts like twerking text in the camera. Look at me, Hector. Look at me, Hector.
Look at me, Hector.
He's like getting all zesty. He's risen up, Hector.
Yeah.
Zest.
Pulled up Gustavo Riz.
I don't have anything that makes the noises.
Ding 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 ding.
Yeah, ding 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 ding
You
ding
put,
ding
like,
ding
a
ding
straw
ding.
in your nose.
I put some Q-tips in my nose.
Good to me.
I don't have any
Almost
straws down here. Unless you want me to
Almost
just...
snorted some cayenne pepper today at work. It was pretty fun.
Nice. How the fuck
Random
do you have
fact.
cayenne pepper? Don't you work at like a custard place?
We have spices and shit too. So it's like zesty.
The
It's
zesty
zesty.
custard.
I snorted Cajun today on accident.
Nice. I haven't snorted any spices today.
I did. I was seasoning chicken, and we had like this. It's this sketchy ass, like, I say it's about yay big. It's like a homemade Tupperware dish that we put Cajun seasoning in and mark it with a Sharpie and hope it stays well for long enough because we don't have any real supplies. And we just were making some chicken for our owner, and I'm seasoning both sides of this chicken. And I was like, I've never tried this Cajun seasoning, so I went to go like put some on my tongue to try it, and I just went and just snorted the entire thing that was in my hand. And I was like, oh, that's nice. It still hurts. It still kind of hurts. Like I can feel it like all the way in the back of my nose, still stuck in there. I never getting that out. Shit was rough.
Real.
Don't snort spices, kids. Snort cocaine.
No, I think I'm gonna go snort some spice tomorrow on my work if I can even find any.
It seems to be common enough in this call tonight where it's happening frequently.
Well, it seems that two of us work in a kitchen, so 2 of us seem to work in a kitchen. The other one works at VR. I hope there's no spices involved in VR because then I'm very concerned.
Yeah, we make you snort like it's like the shit from
Pixel
Dune.
dust.
Right, you snort
nice.
the spice or something. I don't know.
The Dune. Oh wait, isn't it called Spice and Dune?
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, nice.
You just snort the spice and then
anytime you want to do VR,
no,
you just do hallucinogens.
You just
It helps with the motion sickness.
There's no actual VR games.
See, that's what we should do. We should tell everyone that we own a VR cafe, and then we give them LSD and we stick them in a room and just make them think they're doing it. They're playing.
Yeah,
They're
knock them out with chloroform.
VR.
So funny though, because like the play like my work, you know, people, so many people like are screaming, and it's a really bad neighborhood. So it'd be like a perfect place to kill somebody, right?
Oh my
Like if
god.
you heard some like people screaming for like no fucking reason, you just assume it'd be like our place, right? But
What the
I was talking to my coworkers about this too, and they're like, "Yeah, what the fuck?" It's like no, why the hell are we in this neighborhood?
Yeah,
You're
And
but I
behind the
don't think
laundry, the washing
I don't
machine.
I'm not sure they were what the fucking the idea. I think they were
oh,
more what the
they
fucking
were
you for saying, "Hey, I could kill somebody here."
Yeah.
like
That's
you haven't
usually
said
more of
that.
a what the fuck. I Okay, but see, there's a difference between um you saying it to your coworkers and me saying it to my singular coworker. I work with one person and she's like a 40-year-old lady who's like in the middle of losing her house and getting a divorce. I
Mm.
don't think me saying I'm gonna kill somebody is really gonna impact her that hard because she'd probably just turn around and say, I'm gonna kill myself. It's not that common, or it's not that uncommon. We say it a lot.
Unless you
Might be a
say,
kitchen
this would be the
thing.
perfect place to kill somebody.
Kitchen, I feel like another kitchen trend is smoking cigarettes. Like you just like go outside in the back and smoke cigarettes.
We go in the front, but I don't smoke cigarettes.
Mm.
They're too
See a lot.
expensive.
Retail.
They're too expensive.
Retail. Yeah, maybe it is just like a retail food service thing.
Mm-hmm.
Smoking.
It's
I
definitely a food service thing, but I've never actually worked retail. The closest I've come to that is, I guess, Tim Hortons. It's not really retail.
They
It's
have
not
Tim
exactly
Hortons
food
there?
service, but
Yeah, we have Tim Hortons here. Not in
Holy
Missouri though.
Holy
yeah,
shit.
I got that Ohio premium. It's
Little
not
taste of
premium. Don't
Canada.
go to that one. You from Canada?
Taste of Canada. Yeah, he's from Canada. Oh,
Yeah.
before we like end this
The
off and
motherland.
everything, you know what we're forgetting, Scopes?
Oh my god. Wait.
How could we forget
I'm
this?
concerned.
Holy shit.
Logan,
Not, oh god, it was me. What is
It's
it?
time.
how many scubbies tall are you?
Tall. Our scubbies are you. Our tubbies scubbish.
Tubbies?
How many tubbies college are you?
Wow.
Huh?
This is lore.
That fit a
How
little
many
too well.
do you need me to repeat the question for you?
Yes.
How many scubbies tall are you?
Can I do halves?
You want to do
Well,
halves?
well, no, like, can I do like, 1.5? Not like that's my
You,
answer, but like,
you could.
okay.
You could. That's certainly an option.
I'm
Rational
curious.
numbers.
Six and a fourth.
6 and a
Yeah, you said I could do halves, so I took fourths.
6 and a fourth.
Yeah.
Scopes. How many scubbies tall? What does that translate to?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what the fuck is scubbies? Because I
It's
probably
like-
should have asked that first, but
Logan,
I'm not gonna.
I think you're
Idiot.
1 foot tall.
What?
You're
One and a half.
like 1.5 point.
What is a scubby? I have no idea.
He didn't watch the earlier podcasts. A scubby
Yeah, I have not. I
is
also
a unit of measurement we've created here on this lovely podcast.
Because we were angry.
We were mad with modern society's measurements and how they didn't
Society.
align with our measurements.
I also have to point out, even then, I don't know how much I don't know how tall I am.
I'm gonna say you're like 5'11" or 6 foot. I don't know.
Well, my mom says I'm 5'11". The last time I
I'll
went to
call
the
you 6
doctor,
foot.
I was 5'10". I don't care. My mom keeps
Okay,
wanting me to
5'11".
put 5'10". My mom keeps wanting me to put 6 foot. I don't care. I'm not sure why everyone else is trying to jack my height. I couldn't care less.
That's funny. It's like almost like an opposite situation. Not like for me, but like a lot of people.
Yeah, I know, you tall fuck.
Anyways,
Yeah,
so
everyone
a
else
scubby
wants
is
to
a
be
unit
tall.
we've created on the podcast. It's split a foot into fourths. So it would
Every
be
single one is in fourths.
yes.
So 4 is 1 foot.
4 is 1 foot. That is correct.
So I'd be what? See. Oh god, you're making my head hurt. A little bit more than 4 3/4.
4 3/4 scubbies.
No, I don't. What? Why did I say 4? 20 3/4, I think.
20 3/4.
A little bit more than that.
6 times. Yeah, that's.
I don't know how to do 5/10.
We're gonna do 6 foot.
Oh, well then that'd be an even 24, right?
Yeah, that would just be an even 24. Or you know what? We could even call it like 22 or 23 if you wanted. Like if
I
you
don't
wanted
care.
to be like to like 5'11".
I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Well, would choose your number 22 or 24?
19.
19. What about 21?
21.
Can
It
you
was
do
better
something
than
for
that. Oh my god, I fucking hate it. Actually, you know the best part? That song is actually pretty good. It's not even that bad.
me?
It's not even that bad. It is like the zestiest straight person song I've ever heard, but pretty good. It was a good album too. Can you do something for me?
I heard it was pretty
21.
good.
It was.
All
I
right.
mean, I listened to it. I wouldn't
I
go
think
out of my way to listen to it again,
we need to
but
do
I'll add
a
it to a
thumbnail for the
playlist.
video too, don't we, Scopes?
Mm-hmm.
What should we do for the thumbnail?
I don't know. I'm thinking a little. I'm just kidding.
Thinking a little sus.
Thinking a little.
You got it?
I'll screenshot it. I'll screenshot it somewhere.
The diffused lighting would be like.
Oh.
All right.
That probably just sounded like static.
Alrighty,
How does
everyone.
that?
As always. Actually, Logan, do you want to do it? You want to do the outro?
Yeah.
No,
the-
I'm too awkward.
Okay. Scopes, do you want to do the outro this time?
Sure. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. You better subscribe, or I will. No threats. I will cook. I will drink you, Walter. Someone watching this is named Walter, and I'm gonna drink him.
I'm not having sips of you right now.
Anyways, like and subscribe, guys. And smash that notification bell and watch more podcasts because we are the free best podcast on the planet, I swear. There is no other podcast in the world. We're definitely one of them.
One and only.
One and
One
only.
and only.
Alrighty.
This is Lyric
No other.
Blanket. This is Calamity. Anyways. Bye-bye. Oh, wait, that's...